Hey, my name's Hunter Seals, and today I'm going to be talking about robotics in India. So, first off, what are robotics? Basically, a robot is an intelligent, physically embodied machine that can perform tasks autonomously and to some extent, of course. And they can also sense and manipulate their environment. So, who is using robotics? I decided to do some positive and some negative um, affections that robots are causing in today's society. So for healthcare, patients are receiving improved surgical procedures and outcomes. Um, I think we can all agree that's a positive. Um, for agriculture, farmers are benefiting from increased productivity and just the optimization of their many processes that go along with farming. So now for negative, we're seeing a lot of employment issues as robots are emerging and they're being programmed better. Um, they're just going to outperform humans as time goes on, as they continue to get better by the programmers. And we're currently seeing that some today. In manufacturing, for example, workers are being hit as the need for human roles in assembly line work is rapidly declining. When you can have a robot just do it better than humans, less error, one could argue, and just a smoother process. All right, so where are they using robotics in India? So the cities that I looked at, and there's a bunch of them, including the three I got here: Nagpur, Shillong, and Mumbai, along with many others, are employing robotics to provide cleaner cities for citizens. There are multiple sanitation related challenges that India is working on to improve and to fix, and they're relying heavily on robotics to do that. Delhi is currently in the process of adopting industrial robots for manufacturing, like I said on the previous slide, logistics, and retail. So a lot of these cities are not only using them for some potential damage control and problems, but also just to expand and lower the cost and to increase efficiency and optimization of sectors such as retail. So now I'm going to do a SWOT analysis on a company called Adverb Tech, which is a robotics company. They offer robotics solutions. So their strengths are they have advanced tech integration as they use sensor technology that improves operational efficiency. Key partnerships with Siemens, Honeywell, and NVIDIA, which is a huge computer chip uh, company, and they're just a powerhouse known around the world. So great job there. Weaknesses: the partnerships can be turned into their biggest weakness. I feel like they rely heavily on NVIDIA platforms in particular for their core robotic capabilities. So if anything was to happen to that relationship, their business will definitely go downhill and may not be able to be saved if anything was to happen there. And for opportunities, U.S. market expansion, um, as they recently built a Silicon Valley R&D center, so it gives them a great positional opportunity here in the U.S. Automation trends and AI solutions. Of course, the future aligns very much so with Adverb's expertise. Some threats are economy sensitivity, especially the downturns that you sometimes see in retail or manufacturing. Um, it can reduce the demand for these automation solutions that have a high startup cost. And then, of course, intense competition as more companies look to get into this industry. So, when are they using robotics? What are the biggest barriers? I thought the two biggest ones were the economic challenges. Like I said, high initial cost. Even 71% of companies cite the financial burden as a major challenge. And then safety concerns. We've all seen the movies and the shows, and it gets blown out of proportion so many times. But there's worries about the safety of humans when the robots are in our environment, and doing basically our jobs. Like, do we trust machines to do it fully, like a human would? So it's just food for thought, and it's a very interesting conversation. So now, how to apply robotics to SDG 2, which is zero hunger. So India really struggles with SDG number 2, and two ways that they could solve this, or at least help it by a great deal, is precision farming. Robots can monitor crop health. They can optimize irrigation systems, reduce the water usage, and it could help combat food shortages where children are being stunted even in India, which is a sad reality. Um, and then they can also lower cost. Use robots to lower the production costs associated with food and many others. Um, as you're paying all these different companies or laborers to come out and do all these processes, have robots do them. It's going to be a high startup initially, but in the long run, it will save you money. Um, this will make food more affordable, especially in the critical areas that need it the most. So, two truths, one lie about India and robotics. So, comment down below which one you think the lie is. Number one, India has a growing robotics industry with companies like Gray Orange and Asimov Robotics leading in warehouse automation and AI driven robots. The Indian government has invested in robotics through initiatives like the Make in India program to boost manufacturing and automation. And then three, India completely relies on imported robotics technology and does not develop its own robots. These are my citations. Have a great day.